Hello everyone, how is everyone doing tonight? Is it just me or did it change till 12 minutes starting? I think it's just you because we have started, I think. Pretty sure. Hello Sasquatch, Jobs, Turtle Girl, Nisi, Jay's Aquatics, Dank Tanks, how you doing? Big Sheen, Reptiles, alright. I might as well convert the fish room. Actually, no. Let's see who else we got here. J-Dub, Scottish Aquatics. And of course, Chris, how you doing? Brian, Big Eyes. What's going on, everyone? Mimi's Aquatic Addiction. Hey, yo, it says Aaron. Horseshoe Bettas is here. Just letting everyone roll in. Not a lot going on. Super tired, long week. You know how it is. Kelly, hello. Hello, Tom. Toman. B-Stag. Hi, Jobs, Aquarium, Tanks. Darn, I thought I was here too fast. What's up? What's up? Chill with fish folks playing FIFA. Nice. I haven't played FIFA since like FIFA 12 maybe. I don't know. It's been a while. Gian the puppy is doing great. Hello, Kala. Creatures great and small. Hello everyone. Hello Daryl. Deemer. How's the new puppy? New puppy's doing good. Jadern is Aquatics. How you doing, my friend? What's up? What's the topic tonight? No topic. Just winging it like always. Am I ready for Christmas? Nope. I've only bought one gift so far. We are talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Pretty much like always. You know, I try to pick a topic, but it usually lasts about 5 minutes, so what's the point, really? I don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of questions. What's up, Bob? Anyone playing PUBG on console? Not that I know of. I only know I don't play it, but I only know people that play it on PC. How's it going? It's going good. Kang Lee, how you doing, buddy? Got that on PS4. Gargoyle geckos. I'm not a fan, although I've only had one in my entire life. Hello, Taylor. Doing some water changes on some goldfish. No, actually, it's for my dad. I got my dad's gift out of the way. That's it. JLE TV says, Bob just found out what killed all my guppies. A dragonfly nymph. Oh, yeah, those things are killers. And they're crazy looking, too. Man, I'm glad. I have dragonflies here, but not very many. You rarely ever see them anymore. Chris says, I got 48 fish in the last 6 days. I think I have a fish problem. Sounds like a good problem to have. How are the dragonfish doing? They are doing amazing. Bob only gets for Bob. Well, that's true. My dad's name is Bob, so technically that is correct. I've only bought one also. Well, technically two, but it goes with the other thing. Are you asking me if I'm getting more dragonfish? No, I'll probably just stick with the two. And then try to find some other type of brackish fish to put with them. Aaron says, got two more tanks since last stream. There could be a correlation. Is there a difference between endlers, live bears, and guppies? I mean, guppies were made from endlers, right? I think. Pretty sure. Jared says, I'm asking for an aquarium for Christmas. Jay just finished 3 water change. Figure 8 puffer in the brackish tank. No, I'm good on puffers. The only other puffer I'll ever get is a hairy puffer. Otherwise, I'm done with puffers. They are really expensive to feed. So, yeah, I'm done with puffers. I ran out of room for the fish. Time for a bigger house, my friend. Can you breed the dragonfish? It's very, very rare for them to breed in captivity. You need 1 male to 3 to 4 females in a very large aquarium. Hello from Norway. Awesome. Do you know if I can grow Monte Carlo under that light on a 10-gallon? Yes. provided you have CO2 and fertilizer and all that, definitely. How's potato? Potato just sits there. Potato hasn't moved in like a week. Maybe like 2 weeks. Matter of fact, I don't remember the last time it moved. But, you know, that's kind of what I expected. Since my Arowana decided to jump out of his tank, I decided to put my flower horn in his tank. I've never seen her colors pop so much. Yeah, I'm sure it appreciated that. Donna, how you doing? No, we are not talking about Star Wars. Oh, did someone say Star Wars? I missed it. Jay's Aquatics says, Bob, my parents bought me a 48-inch LED light for Christmas. They don't know. I know. Well, how do you know? You snooping? That is true. They do have different. They are technically different. Susan, hello Bob and Fish Fam. Hello Susan. Aquatics, multiple aquariums. I just got 2 pregnant Dalmatian mollies from work. They had more but didn't have my CC. I only had enough cash for 2. I wanted all of them. I regret buying Phoenix Stingrays after discovering LEDs. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a few different schools of thought to that. Those Aquanites are just crazy cheap. I can't really figure out how they're so good, other than maybe they won't last. So time will tell, right? Plus, with the Phoenix, you don't have to worry about your house burning down, which you kind of have to worry about a little bit with the Aquanite. He just sits there like a potato. Yes, he does. Why aren't I a fan of gargoyle geckos? Because I'd rather have crested geckos. If I'm going for New Caledonian geckos, I would have leechies and cresteds before gargoyles. Saul says, Big Steen just checked in. How are Little Steen and the new puppy? Little Steen is doing well. He doesn't get a lot of love just because of the position he's in right now, being on the floor. It's really hard to film him. And then the new puppy is doing great. Thank you. He's a little rambunctious terrier. Doesn't know his own strength. Hey Bob, do you know any people who sell zebra plecos? There's a guy near me, but he posts them on Aquabid, so if you don't see him on Aquabid, then he doesn't have any for sale. Rich wants to know if Aquatech CO2 setups are any good. I have 2 Aquatech regulators. And yeah, I think they're both Aquatech. I know at least one is. No, one's a Milwaukee. So I have an Aquatech and a Milwaukee. I haven't had a problem with either of them yet. What about day geckos? I would love some standing day geckos. Those are my favorite day geckos. Would you get a water dragon? What's a water dragon? Water dragon? Oh, are you talking about the Chinese water dragon? My brain went to the dragonfish that I just got. That didn't really click. I don't know. I don't think I'd get a water dragon. I'd rather have an iguana. Joseph says, I'm a new gecko owner, so I'm getting gargoyle. Better for beginners. Thanks for the input. Yeah, well, all New Caledonian geckos are pretty dang easy for beginners, so either way. It's not that I have anything against gargoyle geckos. I just find that they're a lot harder to get rid of, like if you were to breed them. Crested geckos sell fast, leechies sell really fast. But for some reason, when I had gargoyle geckos, I don't know, maybe the market's changed. It's been a while. Get a tegu. I would love a tegu at some point. Hey Bob, I know you care a lot, but I got on the waiting list for Greg Sage Montezumas. That's what I call them. I don't know how to spell them, but very excited. Yeah, the Montezuma Swordtails, I'm assuming is what you're talking about. Those are pretty awesome. Or was it a Savannah monitor? Hey Bob, what are you selling in your ad here? I don't choose the ads. YouTube chooses the ads. You had a Tegu before. Turtle Girl, I had a Savannah monitor. Yep, Savannah monitor. Any ideas for fast schooling fish for 150-gallon rainbow black? Well, a fast schooling fish would be rainbows, right? Why would someone have a gecko? Why would someone have any pet? What is a Teespring? Teespring is where you go to get my shirts. I think she is subtly trying to get me to talk about Teespring. My shirts now show up under my videos on YouTube, so I think that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, what do I got? What have I missed? Lychees are so sweet. Saw one that was the size of a house cat. Yep, they're the biggest geckos in the world. I have had my Aqua Neat Light for over a year. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good reviews of people that have had them for a while. It's just they don't go through the same testing standards as, say, like a Phoenix. So, and you know, it's just cheap Chinese crap, so who knows. Let's see. Any suggestions for cories in a tropical temperature around 78 degrees? You could pretty much have any cories. My favorite, my favorite readily available cory is the stir-by cory. I really like those guys. Horseshoe Betta says, I want a Nile monitor. I don't have the space for a 6-foot monitor. Yep, and those are almost impossible to tame as well. I've seen people on YouTube, like reptile channels, they get a baby monitor and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna tame it and it's gonna be great, and it just never works. You can also get Steenfott Aquatics beach towel. Yeah, I'm getting the beach towels for my fish room. Since I overflow my tank, I need bigger towels. Thanks, Bob, but I was thinking probably blue emperor tetra. Those are a really good schooling fish, definitely. Nope, didn't find any on Aquabid. Anywhere else I can look? Not that I know of. I'm not really in the zebra pleco breeding scene. Seafowl rainbow fish beach towels. Too bad it's not warm enough in Washington to use those. Yeah, well, like I said, I'll be using them in the fish room. Cause let's see. This week so far, I've overflowed my brackish tank, and what was the other one? Oh, and potatoes tank, the puffer. So I've already overflowed 2 tanks this week. I'm still a little bit sick and been super busy and super tired. So, yep. That one video, the monitor ripped the dude's hand up. Yep. That wasn't a Savannah, that wasn't a Nile monitor. A Nile monitor will do way worse damage. Those guys are just angry SOBs. Guppies with rams. The rams would probably ease them. Need an easy fish to start my tank with, as it suggested I start with the rams. It's cycled now. It was suggested I not start with the rams. I would get rid of the guppies. I mean, they'll do okay, but if your rams start to breed, they'll get aggressive. They'll definitely eat all the guppy fry, that's for sure. 1000 Gecko says, I breed day geckos too. They are awesome. Yep. When I was into reptiles, you could get gold dust day geckos for like $4. That's crazy. Crazy how much that stuff is shot up in price. There are some stupid expensive zebra plecos on Aquabid right now. If I remember right, they're just over $300 each. Yep. Yeah. Some people still demand crazy prices for them. Susan says, I almost overflowed a 5-gallon bucket. Caught it right on the overflow moment. I've had those close calls too. Glorious Betta says, what is a nice, small, pretty schooling fish for a 20-gallon? Ember tetras. Ember tetras. Nisi kept me from overflowing my 75 yesterday. That's good, Candy. Barbara says, I think my hubby has the same thing you have. Snuffling everywhere. Yeah. Yep, it's been going on over a week now, but at least I can function. Last week, I didn't even want to get out of bed. Flynn's Fish Room. Hi, sorry I'm late. Apology accepted, Flynn. Stay away from rams. They die for no reason. I don't know about that, but okay. Hi, Bob. Hi, all. Glad I made it here again. It's over 2 a.m. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making it. My husband wants to put neon tetras with my guppies. Will they eat all the fry if I do that? Possibly. Possibly. Hello, Michael Trevino. If you loaded your tank up with plants, you'd probably get away with having some fry survive. Yeah, gargoyles are going for $130. Yeah, they've always been kind of expensive. And that's my problem with gargoyle geckos, is I think they're vastly overpriced. But I think that with crested geckos too. Hello, Bob. Do you have a Christmas-themed tank? If you can, you show it to us. I don't have a Christmas-themed tank. What LED would you recommend for the price for a 75 gallon? Well, it depends on what is your price. And what are you putting in it? Are you going to have plants? Simply Betta says, hey there, Bob. You sound better. Getting better. Slowly every day. You can mix different dart frogs. Would be expensive, but look amazing. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of different schools of thought to that. A lot of people say don't. Some people say you can. Hello from Wyoming. Well, hello, Eleanor. Simply Betta says, hello, Turtle Girl and Horseshoe. Barbara says, oh, maybe I'll put neons in my guppy tank. Can you say overpopulation? How many leopard frog plecos do you have, and how big are they? I have 3 leopard frog plecos, and they are all adults. Full grown. Let's see. I'm probably going to be selling them, though. I think I'm going to sell them. Dank Tank says, yo, 75 gallon highly planted, willing to spend around $100. I mean, $100. I mean, honestly, at this point, I would go with 2 of the Aqua Neat lights. Just because I'm on a big kick with them right now, and they've been working really well so far. I would get 2 48-inch Aqua Neat lights. Yeah, that's what I would do. Let's see. Frilled lizard, and that's only going to run you about $60 with delivery. How many rams can you put in a 20 long? 1 pair. 1 pair. Mary Beth Mabe says, how can I tell if a Cory cat is carrying eggs? They'll be really plump. It should be pretty obvious. It should be pretty obvious, especially if I think if you're looking down on them, they'll be pretty rounded. Have you had any more problems with your fish room since the power outage? Knock on wood. No, I have not. Michael Trevino says, I pay stupid money for plecos. Yeah, so do people locally that I don't have to worry about shipping in December and during holiday shipping times. I'm sad that I can only stay half the stream today. I need to move a bunch of fish. Well, you gotta work on the fish, man. That's more important. Zoe says, I just got a 36-inch Aqua Neat light for $19 on Amazon, and so far it's amazing. Yeah, they do really well so far. I'm curious if they're gonna do the same thing that my Odyssey eBay lights did, and they got significantly dimmer over time. Is it safe to use Jungle brand fungus clear in my tank with shrimp? I've never heard of that in my life. I don't know what that is, so I can't say. Evergreen Aquatics wants to know if anyone in chat owns Ninja Catfish. Ninja. I just ordered a 4-foot T5 fixture light for my immersed plant experiments. Has like 4 bulbs. That is a lot of light for plants that are not in water. I want the plecos. Hey Bob, how many water changes do I need to get my bristlenose plecos to breed? Well, it's a lot more than water changes. If your water is good parameters, then you don't need to keep doing water changes. Just keep them really well fed. I have a baby Apisto in my 54-gallon Aquarium tank. Looks pretty funny. I love Apistos. How many adult zebra plecos can I fit in a 20-gallon high? I would probably just do a pair, maybe 3, like a male and 2 females. You know you're a fish nerd when everything on your Amazon wish list is fish and pet related. That's what mine looks like. You're welcome. Yes, I'll PM you. That's why I like LEDs. They don't lose brightness very much at all. My Odyssey ones sure did. They did not stand the test of time. Is your background a live video of your fish, or is it all recorded before? It is a recorded video, and they are not my fish tanks. I'm going nuts with that light. Might take a bulb out, though. Yeah, that's so much light for immersed grown. Thank you, says Susan to Candy. I did a side-by-side comparison with my year-old Aquaneat and one I had a few weeks ago and didn't notice any dimming. That's good to know. Always have mixed frog species tanks. It's just the offspring. Feed eggs to your fish. Hustle Woman Aquatics says, good evening, everyone, and happy holidays. Aquarium Keepers, what do you get when you... Okay. Jared says, our ammonia test strip supposed to be yellow on the little pad on the end of the stick. If not, I just wasted 30 bucks. Well, I don't know what brand you have, but the Tetra ones will be yellow if you have ammonia. I think that's right. They turn yellow and green-ish. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had one actually turn color. Jim Meeker says, yep, that does sound right. Or bright. That is definitely bright. Very, very bright. Donna Kate Morgan says, I saw a twig catfish need. Yes, twig catfish are amazing. Hey, Bob, what are your thoughts on Marcy rainbows? John, what's the scientific name? Let me look it up. I've never heard of Marcy rainbows. Marcy rainbow. They look like Parkinsoni. I've never heard them called Marcy rainbows, though. Let's see. Details. Melanotania species Marcy. I don't know about this. More research needs to be done. Now that's funny. Apparently it's a hybrid. It looks like a Parkinsoni, but apparently it's a hybrid. Being a hybrid, I would never keep it. Alright, what have I missed here? So those are my thoughts on Marcy rainbows. Hybrids, I try not to get into hybrids. Can bettas live in tropical water? Conditioner. I don't know what conditioner is, but bettas should be in tropical water. 78 degrees. Bob, how's your bettas doing? I've gotten rid of a lot of the bettas. Let's see, how many do I have left? Not counting the koi bettas that are still small, I probably have like 4 or 5 bettas left. I've been giving a lot of them away. Let's see. Brian wants to know, do you think it's possible for a female betta to die from being egg-bound? I think so. I think any fish can die from being egg-bound. What else do we got? That sounds right. Jameeker, hey, yeah, you don't have to worry about algae, that's for sure. Are you growing orchids too, Simply Betta? Bob, I can't find the 48-inch Aquaneat. I only found 36-inch. I don't know what to tell you. It's there. It's there somewhere. I've bought them. I know they're there. Does anyone have Cory cats with pea puffers? I've never seen that before, but maybe. My betta has a fungus. Any medications you recommend? I have shrimp in the tank too. Well, I can tell you what I would do. I would just treat with Icex and General Cure. I found them all over and I would take it out and treat it. I wouldn't treat it with the shrimp. Let's see. I found them all over my tank one morning. Okay, I think I missed what you're talking about. My LFS has your... I have an LFS that has your lungfish. Well, it depends on which kind of lungfish, do you know? What is the minimum size tank for rainbows? It depends on which rainbows you're getting. The more common rainbows, like any of the Melanotania species, would definitely appreciate a 4-foot tank. The Aquaneater is so hard to look at on Amazon. I had several different pages. You need to look at a computer to find it. I buy them on eBay, so I didn't even know they were on Amazon until it was mentioned earlier. Taylor says she's back and done with water changes. What's the best shrimp to put with guppies and neon tetras? Any Neocardinia? Also, a mono shrimp. I need some orchids for my vivarium, says Dank Tanks. House must be too hot. The Goldie's water temperature was 79. Yeah, that's a little hot. Or just turn the heat down. That's way too hot. Currently waiting on some fine spot Luca. I don't know how to say that, but dart frogs. Can I put rainbows with my angels? Yes, you should be all right. They might nip at first, but they'll get over it. It was labeled as an African lungfish, $875 each. That's a bit ridiculous. I have corridoras with my guppies and tetras. Simply Betta, there's a Filipino YouTuber who raises bettas called Dexter's World, and it's very interesting how he raises bettas, just sharing with a fellow betta nerd. Interesting. Hi to the other Taylor, says Taylor Bob, what's your favorite condiment? I have no idea. I have an amano with eggs. How hard is it to raise them? Really hard. Really, really hard. You pretty much need brackish. And then you have to convert them from brackish to fresh while they are growing. Let's see. My heat is on 65, but my room gets so hot. Taylor Hernandez, your warm house sounds awesome. I like it hot. Be right back. Don't do or say anything funny while I'm gone. Any of you. Good. Ruby 78 is a bit high for Goldies. Mine don't like it higher than 68. Jim Meeker from Meeker Consulting says, thinking about setting up a paludarium now? Yes, I have a problem. I'm just kidding. He is not with Meeker Consulting. That is from a TV show. Be right back. Yeah, I already read that one. What kind of comments have I missed? Hi, Mom. Have you ever seen baby tears with holes in the leaves? And what's your experience with the plant? I've only grown baby tears once, and I never saw holes in the leaves. But if you look at the aquarium plant deficiency chart, it should tell you what that could be. Let's see right here. Of course, it's all blurry. Why wouldn't it be? Let's try this one. This one says magnesium deficiency for pinholes. This one says magnesium too. The jury is out. Magnesium deficiency. I keep my goldfish at 72. Yeah, that's not me. Is anyone here keeping pea puffers with corridoras? Michael Torino says, peace, I'm out later. Gators, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Michael. Appreciate it. Susan for SLC Aquatics says, there is my Patreon. Thanks for linking that, Susan. I'm glad that they reversed their decision to kill Patreon, and Patreon is alive and well. 72 isn't bad. What else do we got going on here? By the time the other side of the house gets to the temp, room is at 80 plus. Anyone here keeping pea puffers? Let's see. I wonder how many more times I'm going to read that comment. How many people are here? I have no idea. 150. Okay, let's go back to the bottom. Jim Meeker says, I suppose I should eat something for dinner. That is my thoughts exactly. I have no idea what I'm going to have for dinner. If anything, I don't know. I might just go to sleep. Janice Garcia says, have I ever kept threadfin rainbows? If so, how difficult are they to keep? I've actually never kept threadfin rainbows. That's one rainbow I haven't had yet. That being said, they're not too hard. You just got to be careful what kind of fish you're putting them with. I would not recommend putting them with even mildly aggressive fish because they do love to nip at their long fins. Let's see. Hustle Woman says, bought a t-shirt last night, Susan. Will have mine up soon. Did you buy Susan's t-shirt? Because that'd be awesome. Chow says, how do I grow crypt fast with no CO2? If you can figure that out, you will be a millionaire because crypt does not grow fast at all. I sent a thank you and I can't wait. Oh, nice. You did buy Susan's t-shirt. That's awesome. Buy dinner for everyone, Jim, says Frank. Good luck. Good luck with that one. Alabama. Susan is in Alabama. Off to make dinner. We'll be listening while I can. Thanks, Nisi, for stopping by. Have a great chat. Let's see. I'm heading out to downtown Disney. Wait. Heading out to downtown Disney. Hey. Come here. My Java Fern is browning in the sand substrate with peat moss. I just started using Easy Green. Any tips? Is it new Java Fern or is it Java Fern that you've had for a while and is now dying back? Also, do you have the rhizome planted? If you have the rhizome planted, you need to get it out of the substrate or it will die. J May says, Steen. Hello, J May. Ordered some plants today for my daughter's tank. I was told by the shop owner, and he told me that bristlenose plecos would breed at 75 to 80 degrees, and I was wondering if that is true. They'll breed at like 68 to 80 degrees, definitely. My breeding fish for a profit tank gets down to like 68 degrees sometimes in the winter, and they still breed. Barbara Jackson, the puppy, is doing great. Can you show the new puppy? Maybe eventually. Matt Cypress LL, how you doing, my friend? I think chat's running a little slow tonight, or I'm reading comments too fast. Oh, Peter, I missed you. How you doing, Peter? I'm hitting like and sharing. Thank you, Peter. Really appreciate it. I did forget to send this out on Twitter, but whatever. No one's on Twitter anyways. Bob, what are your thoughts on sorority tanks, and what's the smallest tank and number of females you would put in there? Annie, I have basically one sorority tank. It's a 40-gallon tank with 3 females in it. So far, no problems. It's the only time I've ever kept bettas in the same tank, and so far they're doing great. It's also heavily planted with tons and tons and tons of hiding places, so I'm sure that doesn't hurt either. Oh, Deer and Pub says, just got my first job at Pet World. Nice. Now you can start getting a discount on fish, right? Right? All right, puppy. Hurry, puppy. Do you have a new wish list fish? I don't think I have any new ones. You're reading fast. Yeah, I kind of always read fast though. You guys need to type faster. Has Chance met your roomie yet? Oh yeah, yep, peed on him. What's a tweeter? Yeah. What else do we got going on here? I thought it was the landlord. The homeowner is my roommate. So same thing. Same thing. Would lemon tetras do good with gold rams? Gotta go bye. Everyone's sorry I couldn't stay long. That's what you said like 15 minutes ago, Flynn. I thought you already left. I didn't even know you were still here. Lemon. I just want to look up the let's see, where are we at here? Here we are. How about that flower horn? If I type faster, it looks like a bad Scrabble game. That's funny. Let's see. It's been a while since I've had lemon tetras. Yeah, it looks like you'd be okay. They do well in the higher temperatures that Rams like. Low 80s. So yeah, you should be okay. Your camera just blurred. Probably. Susan, I thought that was just me. Yeah. Sometimes it has problems zooming. Is it possible to have an algae-free aquarium without any algae eaters, i.e. snails, shrimp, fish that eat algae? Yes, it is definitely possible. Definitely possible. Is it hard to maintain an algae-free? Absolutely. But if you're not growing plants or you have plastic plants, it's pretty easy to be algae-free. You just don't turn the lights on very much. Jim Meekerha, that's why I like marbles. They're unpredictable. Do I know any good aquatic clubs in the northern Utah area? I don't. I do not at all. Bob, do you keep killifish? Do you have a favorite? My favorite killifish is actually the Norman's Lamp-Eye killifish. I think they are super awesome. And they're really easy to breed. They'll breed on their own. Hi, Simply Betta. Susan loves you. Let's see, what else? Is it possible? Yep, already got that one. Susan, I thought that was just me. Okay. I am petting my puppy. Petting my puppy. That's what's going on here. Ho hi, says Bob. My camera does that too. Yeah, some reason it just freaks out every once in a while. What would I recommend for a tiny pea puffer? Frozen bloodworms or live blackworms? I'm thinking of getting rid of the guppies and 2 10-gallon tanks. What would be some interesting fish for 10 gallons? Well, what's interesting to me might not be interesting to you. Okay, I'm back now. You can all be funny. A 10-gallon tank, I would get probably some type of dwarf cichlid I would look into. I think you're going to get a lot of cool behavior out of them if you get a pair of them. Steenfott Aquatics, I have a planted tank project with pressurized CO2, but my CO2 when checking with drop checker is pretty low. You ever do inline injection with canister filter? That I have not done. Hey, get out of there. Susan for SLC Aquatics brings up a good point. Shrimp for a 10-gallon would be fun also. Shrimp would do really well. PemG Hustle Woman says, anyone want to sell Corys? I could use about 4 of them. What else do we got going on here? Yeah, Simply Betta. I've never done the inline, although I've read nothing but really good things about it. Anyone? Okay, how the heck do I get rid of hair algae? Well, you can manually remove it and then do more water changes to keep it from coming back. Or you could figure out where your deficiency is, but that can take a long time to figure out. I would just do more water changes. Ella says, mine is in line with a canister filter. Yeah, they do. I mean, from everything I've read, they do pretty awesome. How often do I clean my sponge filters? Probably like every 3 months. Let's see. Pam Hustle, a woman, Aquatics, PM Susan, she says she has a breeding trio available. Simply Betta says, Taylor, ask away. All right, I'm actually going this time. Bye for Flynn. Flynn, you're trolling me. I know you're trolling me. I can feel it. Come here. Flanagan, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Well, I don't know if he's going to be tall enough yet. Barely tall enough. Oh, come here. There you go. Oh, thanks. Right in my ear. Oh, thanks again. Oh, not in my mouth. That's gross. I have a lot of nice micro... Oh, Gosh, you just want a kissy mood tonight. Aaron, epic fail. McKinney says, phone's gonna die. Bye-bye. See ya, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. I have a lot of micro bubbles, but I don't mind them. Yeah, I like the micro bubbles. I don't know why. Pretty sure Aquarium Co-op has a list of fish clubs on their website, and I believe Amazonas Magazine has a list too if you go on their digital copy on their website. Yep, he does not want to sit around right now. Oh, he wants to go stretch. Taylor says, this is to Simply Betta. My Betta stopped eating and is less active, but his fins are all good. Color is good, but getting skinny and won't touch anything but dry bloodworms, and now he has stopped eating. Any ideas? Sweetest puppy face. My pups love watching you. Alright. My puppy wants nothing to do with me right now. Ella says, I have a 75 gallon. I only run 2 bubbles per second, and my drop checker is green. Barbara says, I'm thinking of cherry shrimp as I have harder water, but in the second tank I would want a pair of Apistos, or would a pair of Apistos be okay? What kind of Apistos? I have pH 7.5, low KH, high GH. Almost any Apisto will live in that. Whether you want them to breed or not will be a different story, as a lot of Apistos are going to want lower pH to breed, but all of the more common ones should be just fine. Have you tried spoiling him with some frozen or live foods? Tazawa Tanks is here. How you doing, buddy? I have a 55 gallon with 2 German blue rams and green neon tetras and a 55 gallon. The tank is heavily planted. Would thread fins be okay? I don't. Your German blues might go after him. Maybe. They might leave him alone after a while, though. If they're leaving your tetras alone, threadfin rainbows will probably. They'll probably figure out to stay on the top of the water column if they keep getting nipped at. Oh man, that's awesome. I better upgrade. I have a hang on back with CO2 atomizer in the tank. Looks like I'm buying a small canister filter for my 30 gallon. Susan says, hello, Tazawa Tanks. Come here. At Simply Betta says, at Simply Betta, yeah, my flow is okay. I have hang on back. I tried adding a power head for more flow, but the absorption rate didn't get any better. Let's see. That was to HC Aqua. I always respond to myself. I know. How do you spot Cory eggs, and will mystery snails just consume them? Yeah, so Cory eggs will be laid on the glass, and mystery snails will probably most definitely eat them. If you do get Cory eggs and you want to keep them and move them, just use a razor blade and scrape them off the glass. Or I know some people have had success using like a credit card, although I would use a razor blade. What are some easy shrimp to raise with endlers? Definitely cherry shrimp. It doesn't get any easier than cherry shrimp, and as long as you have lots of plants, you should do just fine. You'll lose a couple. The Corys will pick them off every once in a while, and even the endlers will get some babies. But as long as you have lots of plants, they should eventually build up in numbers. Jim Meeker says, talking to yourself, Simply Betta. Yep. Taylor says, I hope I don't lose Bobfin. That is the name of her Betta. I told him he might just be getting old. That's my theory. I do, as a matter of fact, I do. Or fingertip techniques. What? What am I missing there? Simply Betta, it's so awesome she can talk to herself. Simply Betta is so awesome she can talk to herself. What do I do for a living? I'm in the IT industry and I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Jim Meeker, I don't know why I respond to myself all the time. I swear, at least once per stream. Type too fast. I envision you being home and just having a conversation with yourself over the computer, and like you're messaging yourself back and forth. That's just my theory, though. I could be wrong. For the Corridora eggs off the wall. Oh. That makes a little more sense. You probably have fingertips. I don't. You probably have nails. Have you found any more faulty power plugs? Nope, not yet. Kind of bummed. Lost one of my favorite guppies yesterday. Yeah, I lost one of my nice looking males too. At least I think I did, because I haven't seen it in a really long time. Of course, there's like 1,000 guppies in there, so who knows. Peter says, hopefully the betta does not have leprosy. Leprosy. Simply Betta, I mentioned that I have a 1 gallon tank and H2O. What? I have a 1 gallon tank, and they bombarded me saying I'm mean, and they need a 5 gallons. What do you say? I know what she's gonna say about that. Now I don't feel so alone. My husband is a tow boater and has gone 28 days every other month, so I talk to myself all the time. I always thought being a tow boater would be kind of fun. I'm sure like any job gets old after a while, but I always imagine that being a pretty fun job. If you don't like your job, why don't you work for Corey? My job pays just a little bit more than working at a fish store. Just a little bit. Do you think coolie loaches would go with shrimp? They would definitely eat your baby shrimp. If they're big enough to fit in his mouth, they will definitely eat them. Will the new fish be going in an upcoming video? Not anytime soon. Barely trying. That's kind of funny. I did IT for 2 years. Thank goodness that is over. Yeah. I mean, it's super easy, but it's just... Ugh. LOL, more noobs on Facebook complaining about a betta tank size and other news. Water is wet. That is true, Charles. Yeah. Horseshoe bettas. Water quality is more important than tank size, but smaller tank means it's harder to maintain water parameters. Pretty standard fish tank knowledge right there. He likes it. He's been doing it for almost 12 years now. Yeah, I just think I've always wanted to work like on the water, in the water, anything like that sounds really fun to me. Any more plans for the brackish tank? I haven't really researched much fish, but I think I'm going to get the pseudomagills that are brackish. The pseudomagill cyandoralis. I think that's what I'm going to try for. How is the brackish setup doing? It's doing well. The fish are doing great. I posted like a 5-second clip of one of the dragonfish on Instagram yesterday, I think. And I haven't been on Instagram since, so that's not very sweet, but let me look. See what's going on Instagram world. Well, I have 92 notifications, so somebody liked it. Ooh, I got 3 comments. Is that a rope fish? That is not a rope fish. Jason Tatro, thanks for correcting him if you're here or if you're watching this later. Bob would have been a beet farmer. I do love beets. I do love beets. Have I seen Joey's new tank? What about Bob? I have not. I haven't watched YouTube at all this week. Who's your next guest co-host, Bob? Wichita Falls fish keeper. Who put you up to that? I was supposed to have Sergeant Tank on tonight, but I just did not have time to get set up for a guest, because when I have a guest, I use a completely different program, and I have to build it pretty much start from scratch every time, so I did not have time to get that set up. So the next guest will be Sergeant Tank. I plan on having Michael's Fish Room on pretty soon again, because it's always fun to have some good back and forth with Michael's Fish Room. But we'll see if we can get Sergeant Tank on Monday. Beats by Dre. Let's see. The hate does get tiring. Just have to be resilient. Why not mollies in a brackish tank? I don't know. I like less common fish. How about that? Get some Sennheisers instead. Oops. I don't know what this is, so we're gonna Google it. Guess I'll have to Google it. Paste. Oh, you guys are talking about headphones? That's why I don't know what it is. I guess I should have known, since you're talking about Beats by Dre. I'm pretty sure Beats by Dre are ridiculously overpriced for what you get. But that's just my opinion. When I started researching bettas a few months ago, I felt it was appropriate to lynch anyone keeping bettas in anything smaller than 10 gallons. Then I got educated. I like keeping mine in 10-gallon tanks because 10-gallon tanks are easier. So that's why mine are in 10-gallon tanks. However, they did live in 1-gallon shoe boxes for probably the first month of their life, or the first month I had them. But now they all have at least 10-gallon planet tanks. Is there any fish or inverts that will eat pond snails and not cherry shrimp? My thought is assassin snails. Assassin snails will eat shrimp, actually, which is kind of funny to even think about. But obviously not at a rate to kill off your population. But assassin snails are probably going to be your best bet. I got some beets for 25 bucks. I got some pickled baby beets for like 10 bucks. Hey buddy and everyone, I heard my name. Yep, Sergeant Tank. We were talking about you. I was gonna get Mimi Aquatics Edition said I was gonna get rid of my 400 gallon. Then I saw some gorgeous goldfish. Keeping the 400 gallon now. How could you ever get rid of a 400 gallon tank? Man, that sounds amazing. Let's see. Yeah, Sergeant Tank, we're gonna try to get you. I don't know if you're available Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, but we'll talk. We'll message each other, see if we can get you on for the Monday live stream. I should be able to get that set up. Hopefully, I don't have to work overtime on Monday. Yeah, some beats are decent, but you're mostly paying for looks and brand. Oh yeah, for sure. I spent a lot of time in the retail electronics world, and it's amazing to me what people will pay for bows when there is far better for far cheaper. It's absolutely mind-blowing. If I had a 400 gallon, I would hoard that thing. Absolutely. Yeah, that's not... I don't care. If I had a 400 gallon tank, even if I never used it, I would still never get rid of it. Kind of like my 240 gallon. My Samsung earbuds I got with my 7-inch are awesome. I had them for almost a year and a half. I want a bowfin now. A bowfin. Sergeant Tank Pets, hi. Would you ship a fish around this time of year? I would not, but I'm not as experienced as Sergeant Tanks. But I know like Rachel O'Leary has stopped shipping. A lot of people will stop shipping this time of year. I got a buttload of beets last summer. It cost me $1 for the seeds. Nice. Where is old Charles? Charles, fish tanks, you should say something. There you are. There we go. Now back to the bottom. I got some awesome MPOW wireless. Who brought up headphones? Why are we even talking about headphones? The Sony noise canceling headphones are far better than Bose. Beats have better music sound quality. Yeah, Bose was... I don't know. Like, we sold Bose next to, like, monitor audio speakers that just sounded way better for half the price. Clips is another brand that's ridiculously overpriced unless you like lots of mid-bass. But, yeah, who knows? It's all personal preference, right? Who cares? What is my favorite lighting for low-tech plant or low-tech tanks? Definitely Aquaneat. Aquaneat lights right now are all the rage. And I am on the rage train with Aquaneat lights. Fish Tropic says, I use PS4 headphones. What's your favorite lighting? I just answered that. The male swordtail kicked the bucket. The female is doing just fine. Charles Fish Tanks, how are the fish you got at the auction doing? I got a buttload of beats. Okay, I've got all these. We got 5 minutes left, and then I gotta decide if I want dinner or if I want to just go to bed. Oh, can somebody tell me how many likes we got tonight? Did we at least hit 100? Please tell me we hit 100. I sure hope so. We can ship fish all year in Australia. Yeah, yeah. Well, so I just bought something, right? And this is why I would not ship this time of year. But this doesn't really have anything to do with the time of year. But so I just bought something, and it came from Las Vegas. So they shipped it from Las Vegas to Seattle. From Seattle, it went to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Figure that one out. And then they sent me an email saying my package was going to be delayed. Yeah, just slightly delayed. Couldn't believe it. There, I thought I was getting it today, and now I won't get it for a while. Now everyone's liking. Well, good. Bowfin look like a baloney? What? Candy can't read. That's all right. I knew what you were talking about, Candy. I wasn't going to say anything. Jessica Short says, I keep catching only the end of the live streams. Well, you got to show up at the beginning then. You're an hour late. My child is biting me. Send help. I can send you my puppy, but he'll probably nibble on you too. I learned not to ship this time of year the hard way. Yep. Yeah, oh, that's right. Barbara sent me a ton of snails. And they were all frozen. Not all of them. I'd say about a quarter of them made it, though. That's good. None of the big ones, though. It was only the small ones. So I just threw them all in with my breeding fish for profit tank. Let them grow out in there. Susan for SLC Aquatics, getting my links out at the end of my stream. Thank you, Susan. Always appreciate it. Oh, really getting the links out there. Oh, Taylor Hernandez says, Taylor, oh, that stage sucks. I remember when my daughter almost took my finger off. It's cold in the house. Time to go down to the fish room. 80 degrees. You have like the coolest fish room, I swear. Although I'm sure you would prefer it being much bigger. I still think it's pretty cool. All right. Candy Overhaul says, I need snails. I need snails too. Although, the thing that I don't like about Potato, the dragon puffer, is that it won't eat frozen snails. Anything that's not alive, it won't eat, and that really sucks. Baby feeding time, bye. See ya, Simply Beta. Thanks for stopping by. Also, I'd like to get rid of some ivory mystery snails, Bob. You should establish a Feed My Puffer P.O. box. I applied for a P.O. box like 3 months ago and still haven't got it. So, yep, that kind of sucks. I'm on a waiting list. A waiting list. Maybe I'll call him. I don't know. My pea puffers are ravenous. What do you need snails for? Why not just frozen bloodworms? You don't have to keep their teeth trimmed, so you don't have to feed them snails. Granted, it's probably a lot funner to watch them eat snails than it is to watch them eat bloodworms. But, frozen snails or clams? Check my Twitter. Okay. You have to come by and visit sometime. By the way, I'll be in Seattle and Bellevue in January. Okay. I'll forget, so remind me when it's closer. Maybe we can go to the co-op, and Aquarium Zen is really nice too. What else do we got going on here? Daily dose of Bob. What the heck is this thing? That thing looks pretty cool. I shall retweet. Retweet. I have no idea what that is, but that thing looks pretty dang cool. Inglorious Beta says, oh my god, I'm coming home soon. Well, when are you coming up here? What's your favorite floating plant? Red root floaters and the scientific name I can't remember, but red root floater. Awesome plant. Mine are not red because They only really get red and super high light, high tech, lots of iron, but still pretty cool. They have little itty bitty white flowers on them. So yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, that is soon. That is soon. Maybe we'll have to do something at the co-op meetup. Would an albino bristlenose breed with a common one? If you're talking about a common bristlenose, then yes. If you're talking about a common pleco, which I don't think you are, then no. What else do we got going on? It is 6 o'clock. It is time to go. Where is Nisi and Kala? Kala was here earlier. Nisi was here earlier. Nisi is listening. Ooh, one new notification. Jim Meeker from Meeker Consulting liked a reply to you. LOL Charles. Oh, what did Charles say? Red Rudicus Floticus. Yep, that's it. Alright guys, we're going to end it with Red Rudicus Floticus, the best floating plant in my opinion. I should say, not the best, but my favorite. Nisi says, Taylor, I've been here about to train a new girl and start a new job, so getting my ducks in order. Maxwell says, see ya. Thank you, Maxwell. Thanks for everyone for stopping by. Any super chatters to thank? Nope. Oh, I do want to thank all the patrons that came back and also the patrons that didn't come back. I understand why, so no hard feelings. But definitely appreciate all the patrons that stayed as well. So thanks, everyone. It was fun. We will be back Monday. Might even be back Saturday. I know I've said that for like 2 weeks in a row and I haven't done it, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel kind of cheated since I didn't do a Thursday live stream last week, so I need to do another one. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm going to be kind of busy, but hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. Definitely Monday. But I'm going to go get some dinner and then go to bed, and I will see everyone for sure on Monday. So